Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genderbender. Oh yeah, Russell. I finally remembered it was Russell. Okay, so let's see here. What are we doing again? Oh yeah, we're doing Dan again. Yay! Because I did Steph and Dan for some reason I think go together. I think it's because I discovered them at the same time after I bought the game. I'm like, oh, who are these two people? Why can we play as these two people? Then of course after I played, then I started to understand, you know, because I played through Bree and Lynn at first, which are the only demo characters, and yes, there is a demo for people who still do not check the description. I made sure to add that in after the first person asked, because I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably important. Okay, so just for continuity, or not continuity, just for people who care, this is right after Dan learns that she's stuck like this forever. So this is that day where she asks off early just to deal with the fact that she's stuck like this as a girl. So that's where we are in the story right now, or at least in the world. Dan's hair is a little darker right now, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's my brain just being being dumb. Eh. Yeah, in case you haven't picked up, the mucus is still bothering me. Yeah, look how tall Dan used to be. Just like, whoop! Cabo! That's so weird. And now there's Dan. You never would have guessed that those two were the same person, even if they were wearing the same clothes. You would never guess. Oh, look, the keyboard has broken keys. That's unfortunate. You know, there's actually a keyboard pulling device for pulling out keys and stuff and putting in the new ones. For people who wear out certain keys on their keyboard. Like gamers who wear out the WSAD keys. I wonder how hard Dina broke it to her. Because Dina's not really known for doing things subtle. Hey look, there's Abaddon Electronics X. Whoever came up with that name needs to be educated on proper marketing. Like, at least in the elect thing, put the X there rather than at the end. Electronics or something, you know? At least be a little more clever than that, you know? Oh, those two are pissed. Oh yeah, this is before Steph gets transformed, by the way. Like, Steph is like a month or two after the event, I think. I think it might be around the same time period as Zara. No, I think Zara is like a month or two after Steph. Not 100% sure. Because as you've seen, the relationship building in this game is pretty instantaneous. So it's really hard to say. Not saying that that can't happen, I'm just saying that that is just how this game is, so. Also, there was a couple of games that I would want to play, but the problem is that they're not really, games. Is their big problem. Like, there's one like Sakura Spirit. That is not a game. That has like one choice in it. That's not even a choose your own adventure novel. That affects like 2 minutes of gameplay. I want to play it, but it's nothing. You can't play it. You'll literally just be watching me comment on basically an anime in visual novel form. That's really what it is. It's season 1, I guess you could call it a season 1, of an anime. I mean, I'd rather see that as an anime than as a visual novel, which is very depressing. And there's another thing called a kinetic novel, which is very interesting. Now imagine these characters moving. Let's keep her cool. She's like, oh my god, thank you, thank you. Woof. Just rushes her off somewhere, just like Dina would. Just woof, gone. Have you ever noticed that Daniel and Danielle sound very similar? I know a couple of Daniels. Okay, well now I'm just thinking about other names that they're gonna start coming up with. Hey look, we're inside Boxers, the one place that ripped them off. No, it didn't rip them off, it ripped off, Nadine. Dirt. Jane's an independent. Dirt. Hello. Jane's just like, I'm sorry. Replace? Who said anything about replace? We said fill in for. As in substitute. It's like a substitute teacher. You're not replacing the teacher, are you? No, you're substituting. It's like Toy Story. No one said anything about being replaced. You're not being replaced. Toy Story 1. Toy Story 1. I forgot. That's like a 1993 movie. I think that was when I was born. I think that movie came out the same year I was born. Maybe it was 1992, I don't remember. Yeah, they're supposed to be having a serious conversation, and I'm just blabbling on about Toy Story. Because that just makes sense. Oh, Jane just smirked. Uh-oh. Karen's getting angry. Duck and cover. You can thank Nina for that. I wonder if Cass is the only one that got bent, or if Trevor and Travis. No. It's like, I know that one of them is Travis. I can't remember if the other one is like Trevor or something. I can't remember. It's the twins. I don't know if they got switched either. And if you think about it, a lot of these people don't actually look like adults. In all seriousness, they look more like young adults. Like, think about that. Like, like Dan is around at least 27 to 30, if my memory serves. Dan might have been estimating when she said 30. It's kind of like a rough general idea. Just like, oh, I'm like 32, but I'm secretly just 30 or something, Or, oh, I'm 27, but let's round it up to 30. Or something, But yet Dan still looks like a young adult. Like 18, 19. Firestorm Alley. Just imagine an empty room full of weird cheering and stuff, and then just them shouting really loud in the microphones. Hey, speaking of which, where are the microphones? Oh yeah, because that one microphone is going to cover it for pop stars that dance around. Uh-huh. Don't they have that weird headset thing that they wear that's almost invisible? I actually find it kind of funny that one of the newer versions gets like taped to their head. I thought that was kind of funny. Just in real life, I mean. I walked in the room and my parents were watching some sort of music show, and they just had these headset things just taped to their head. It was one of those little ones, you know, like the Bluetooth ones, but it had like this little microphone that goes right next to your jaw, and they taped it on. Speaking of which, Dan probably didn't get to the makeup department, did she? I wonder if they have to do that before a show. I'm sure that they do, but still. Oh my god, there's a thermos on the wall. Guys, there's a thermos. Ah! Hello. Wow. They still have these dumb things sitting up there in the walls. They didn't put that much effort into it, did they? Because normally you'd have like lights strapped to these things, but the light is over there. Unless that's a mirror, but I find that highly unlikely. Eee. No, we're not replacing you, for pity's sake. I know this is a stressful time, but no one is getting replaced. That is set in stone. No, that's not set in stone. That's set in stainless steel. Joking about what? Speaking of which, that's another thing that I'm thinking about. Wouldn't Dan need to hand in her 2 weeks? I mean, I know how Dina and Lynn roll, but still. Oh, right, you're not in that part of the story yet. I'll save that yet. We're still about at least 5 lines off from that. Lines, not sentences. As in, like, these screens. Smart and can sing and dance. Oh, come on, Dan. Jaw hits floor? Absolutely. No disbanding. No. Hiatus. Is this our hiatus, not disband? Hey, Fred. Meet Dan. No, this is always kind of caught my attention. Why does he have these weird lines on his shirt? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just that it keeps catching my attention. I just look in his general area and I see that, I'm just like, oh, wait, why are those there? Meanwhile, there's just abstract art on the wall. Meanwhile, back in random nonsense. Dina! I don't think Dina changed to a cat girl yet, did she? Then there's this Lynn in the background. Got it on speakerphone. Unless they're yelling that loud. Now, if only our cell phones could do this. If only smartphones could actually do this technology, that would be cool. Especially like a flip phone. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want that? Okay. Whoa. Abaddon Incorporated. Boxers. Abaddon. Boxers. Oh my god, they have an options button. I didn't know flip phones had those. And the send and end are different from these. When did smartphone When did flip phone When did technology come to this? What phones are these? What magicianry is this? Usually this is the send and this is the end button. What magic and sorcery is this? What is this weird Frankenstein phone? Did you build it, Dan? Hi, Len. Oh, we can always just visit her. If we make an appointment, but still. You know, the fox head looks a lot like a cat head, in all honesty. It's amazing to me how similar they are if you actually look at that design. Oh crap, I almost forgot the type of ending I was going for. Can't forget that. Last time I forgot I was playing Steph, and you saw how that ending went. I hope. And yet there's a window. You'd think that they would have bulletproof glass. Hello. The press is always mean like that. They'll do anything to make money. It's just that cutthroat. Plopkala? What does that say? Does that say Plopkala? Or am I just misinterpreting something? I wouldn't say nerdy as much as geeky. Hee. You're not getting replaced for pity's sake. Wait, so who is the #1 band then? Arisen. For a second there I was thinking about looking that up, and then I'm like, wait a minute. That won't be helpful at all. Well, yeah, everyone is. For the most part. Wow, they even call it sleeping quarters. They can't even call it her room. They have to call it her sleeping quarters. It's like we're living on a spaceship. Yeah, it even has a DDR machine hooked up to a game box. It's not even a rectangle, it's a box. Sorry, it's not even a cube, it's a box. And why does everyone always use the game Sphere when they're making a parody of the GameCube? I always see that. Like, everyone except these guys uses the game Sphere in quotations to make fun of the GameCube. I've never understood that. Why not the game pyramid or something stupid, you know? The number of pi is 3.14 blah 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 blah. That'd be funny if she said that when she woke up. Just talking about pi. Is pi the circumference? No. Why would pi be the circumference of something? What would be the radius of something that was the circumference of pi? Yeah, I'm sure I'll remember how to figure that out at some point. I don't really care, so don't comment about it. I'm just saying. That's a big flat screen. I never stopped to think about that, but that is a big flat screen for such a small room. Got a crush on him? Ah, my ear just popped. Now I won't be able to hear anything out of it. It's like hearing underwater in that ear when that happens. It's really weird. Okay, well, let's go check the fan site and find out. Sure you don't. Uh-huh. I think I might have to stop, just so I can at least blow my nose after this episode. Hello, Kaz. Female Kaz surprisingly does not look that much different, in all honesty. You'll see female Kaz eventually for... Oh, by the way, spoiler for people who don't want to be spoiled about the Russell route. But yeah, you'll meet female Kaz. At the very least, and yes, her standing still art is done. So I have seen it on her on the artist DeviantArt, which I will not link to. Find that on your own. Tyler, that was the other guy's name. I know that Travis is one of them. I'm pretty sure that Travis is the other one. Yeah, Travis, what's up? I at least know one of their names. Trevor and Tyler is something that my brain just kind of fuses together at some point. Because I've known so many Trevors and so many Tylers that my brain just goes... Did you know that there's two ways of spelling Taylor? I didn't either until I met one. It's kind of hard to imagine those three as girls in a way. Maybe I'm just not good at it. Just in, like, physical appearance, I mean. Unfortunately. Chivalrous. Ha ha ha. Poor Dan. And I had no time for them right now. Dan was a fanboy. Don't blaspheme. Holy crap, it's almost been 30 minutes. Time does fly when you're not paying attention. I have a very bad sense of time. That's why I'm always checking the clock like every 5 minutes. People are like, why are you checking the clock? You got something to wait for? I'm like, no, I just lose track of time that easily. People are always annoyed that I'm checking the clock like every 5 minutes. And I don't like wearing a watch either, because that thing gets uncomfortable on my wrist, especially when I'm sweating. Ugh. Then again, I do have a scratchy watch. Yeah, I guess I just need to get a higher quality watch. I think that's what the problem is. Sorry if you can hear all that creaking. That's my glasses rubbing up against the ear cushions on my headphones. Well, it is her first day, so... That's just Karen's way of being... What's the word? Yes, I know, but Karen is just trying to bring her up to her level, basically. Like, that's just Karen's way of giving... advice, I guess? I don't know what the word would be. Mentor. She's trying to be a good mentor. That's as close as I'm gonna get. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another ending I could do. I think I have all 5 of Dan's endings. Oh, my book is outside. God damn it. I have to put that into an actual Excel spreadsheet at some point. Yes, that's what I was going to do. Yes. Right. I almost forgot the ending again that I was going for. I have to check my book to see if that ending is possible. Potato salad. Potatoes. What is that from? Like, I always know that reference, but I never know what it's from. Potatoes. I want to say it's Master of Disguise, but I don't think he ever says the word potato. Maybe it's an accent from one of the characters or something. How do I know? Oh my god, it's a wall of games! Looking up and down those shelves. Yeah, I know the feeling. If you don't go into a game store knowing exactly what you want, then you're going to have a hard time looking over the wall of games. Okay, well, here is a good place as ever to end the episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in the next episode. I'm not going to reveal what the ending is yet, but You shall see it. Like I said, I have to figure out which ending I'm going for. I know which ending I'm going for, but I want to see if there's an alternate ending of another character that I'm thinking of. I know that there's Kaz, I know that there's Fred, I know that there's another one, which may be the one we're going for, but I'm not sure if there's a fourth one or not. I'm going to have to look that up. I know that Kaz has 2 endings. There might be 2 endings for this character that we're going for, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so, thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. If I have trouble on Twitter, of course, it will be on... If I have trouble on Twitter... Wow. If I have trouble on YouTube, it will, of course, be on Twitter, because it's easier to put it there. Hopefully, I will be feeling better within like an hour or 2 when it comes to my nose, and we'll be able to record the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Click, click, click.